What's up everybody, Mastermouth here, bringing you another Halo Infinite video. Today we are going over part 2 of the Ultimate Grenade Guide. We are going over some absolutely insane lineups to get you some insanely important kills on streets. We are going over all the grenades you're going to need to know, all the advanced grenades you're going to need to know. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy the video today or learn anything new. Also join the Discord server, come play Halo with us. Doesn't matter what skill you are, doesn't matter what rank you are. Link is in the description. Real quick before we get straight into it, I want to address a couple things. First, I know my video yesterday, part 1, was too long, 17 minutes. I've really boiled this down to the most important lineups. And also, I already have a more general grenade guide on my channel that goes into like using grenades in gunfights and stuff like that. Link for that is in the description. This covers more specific lineups and advanced throws. Without further ado, though, let's get into it. So our first grenade here is an absolutely... Throw this grenade every time you spawn in Subway. Every single time. I guarantee you, you're going to either get insane damage or you're going to get some actual kills out of this. So you go up the stairs. If you spawn in Subway, go up the stairs here and line up with the second little, you see the second little gap right here. Super easy. And then you're going to just in between this and the bush. Super easy. Again, also, these are not 100% specific, or there's 2 of them that are pretty specific, but I'm just showing you so specifically and slowly. I'm lining up so slowly in game to make sure you can replicate it in a private match before you actually try this in an actual match, so you're not wasting your grenades. And once you do it 2-3 times, you'll get the feel for it and you won't have to line it up and take the time to line it up every time, and it'll go way more smoothly. I'm just taking the time to make sure you can replicate it. So yes, again, in between this and this little bush right here. And this is also a pop grenade, which I mentioned yesterday. So as I throw the grenade, I can also peek out before it explodes and start shooting. But as you can see, how many times have you started a match, you spawn in Subway? They're always fighting for the mid control for Spanker. So you always have, I always see at least a player up here, usually 2. And if you throw 2 grenades like that, you're going to almost guarantee they go down in this situation. So that is by far my favorite grenade for streets that I know of. But then we also have kind of the reverse here that I did. So I'm positioned kind of middle of the stairs with my back against the wall here. Or if you want to go super specific, again, you don't have to. I'm the 4th rung up on the railing. And you'll see how I line this up here. This is probably the most insane throw in the video. So here is where it gets a little bit tricky. You can see a building in the fog back here. It's kind of like a skyscraper, but there's like a tower and then there's like little bridges periodically. I don't know if in the render you can see it, but in game you can see it. It's a tower, it goes up here, disappears into the clouds, and then little bridges across this skinnier tower here. So you're going to want to go to the 3rd bridge and just throw. Just throw and watch what happens. I have the POV of gods. So many people use this position. They're in oddball to hold the oddball. I use this position in oddball. I love holding the oddball in Subway. And so here, I'm top right. I throw the grenade. This is God's perspective. Boom. And quick shout out to God's Regret again, helping me with these videos. All the love and support, man. Go check out his channel. Link again in the description. Drop that man a sub. He does all the Forge content you could ever ask for. He is going to be #1 when Halo Infinite Forge comes out. So make sure you're subscribed to him. But yes, as you can see, the POV here is kind of insane. Look where I am and look where he is. This is an insane throw. I love this throw. I'm going to be using this in literally every streets match I play. And so now I want to go over like kind of why I don't cover these other nades in these videos. So this is basically, you know, you spawn at station, you can get up on balcony here. And this is essentially just to outline how easy it is to like nade cross map, like, oh, their player's mid, I spawn balcony, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm lobbing 6 here just for the sake of example, but you don't need to be exact at all. Like, look at this, they're all landing right, you know how the game starts, and like people are pushing around here to get Spanker. You can just literally feel it out and start chucking grenades over buildings, and if you trust yourself, I promise you, they'll actually land more than you think they will. But again, we're going over more specific lineups. So you get up on this plant here. This is a B to back A, like lower tower, like you'll see what I mean. And so I stand on this plant here, and then I line up in between the light and the wall here, but on the second wire, and I go up slightly. above the wire, and I jump throw it, and that should just land. And that's a big feel one too. That doesn't have to be that specific lineup. You can hit that a lot of ways. I just did this, you know, again for the video. And then this is to hit a tower, I think. Yep, a tower. And as you can see, it goes straight in. It hits gods, though. It would have gone in deeper, but yes, that is a tower. We're going to go back real quick just to make sure you see that. Boom. Perfect. And that can be very useful, again, for holding off A. All of these are going to be in reference to objectives like strongholds or where people like to hold the oddball. Oh, a little mess up there, but this is a B to C. So this lands basically where you saw gods in that clip where I was throwing from a tower. And so you're going to want to line up your crosshair in this above this wire in this little corner here, but make sure the grenade goes as little of a distance as you can. I screwed it up the first time, as you can see. It bounced off the corner here. But as short of a distance as you can to clear this corner here. See, I don't clear it, and then just clear it. And that should go straight into like kind of where stairs subway is. And again, that doesn't need to be exact. I'm just lining it up like that to show you. So I am going, as long as you get it like just over that corner in that general direction, it'll go into that skylight and it'll land in subway stairs somewhere, and it'll do pretty well. Again, just throw from, this doesn't have to be long. It's not good to hang out in this area subway because you're visible from mid, you're visible from your right, but you can just throw grenades through this little triangle, and they'll, if you're at kind of this angle, they will usually just go straight into B. And it's a very useful, you know, when you have C and you're making a B push, throw these, because again, look how I didn't even go immediately, and you can peek them as the grenades are exploding, like I explained in my video yesterday. So lastly, right here, we have a subway to alley grenade, and we're going to have the POV of the player in a second, but you can just, you're standing same place you stand at the first part of the video, and you just aim above these two little pillars here in line with this satellite dish here, and you just make a throw. And that will land directly in alley. And if there's a player holding there who's trying to get the spanker, you'll be able to hit him no problem. And you'll see the grenade perspective right here, and then the enemy perspective right here. Grenade lands right there in alley. What a great grenade. What a beautiful grenade. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video today. Remember to like and subscribe if you did. Catch you guys in the next one.